Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Wildcat Watch. I'm Jordan Foote. As the end of the semester draws near, many students are faced with lots of deadlines and stress. Reporter Katie Comer tells us about some resources available to help students stay at their best before finals.
With the first day of finals just 32 days away, students may be finding themselves with more deadlines than they know what to do with. Though it's late enough in the semester that most commitments are locked in, Baker has resources for both personal and academic support. One of these resources is peer tutoring, located in the lower level of the Collins Library.
Everybody needs help in college, and we're all here to help you on whatever subject you may need help with.
Black tutors for the mass media department and specializes in helping students in public relations courses.
I get to help my peers, and then also if it's a slow week, then I get paid to do my homework.
Tutoring is free of charge to Baker students, and a full schedule of subjects and hours can be found on the east wall of the library computer lab. For students facing high levels of stress, Baker's Counseling Center offers some advice.
If you're going to be studying, be all there. Get all your senses involved. If you're going to be in class, be all there. Get all your senses involved.
Hodges called stress the #1 healthcare concern for college students, but noted that a certain amount of stress can be beneficial.
There's that curvilinear relationship between stress and productivity. A moderate amount of stress is good because it energizes us and it makes us move. Too much stress is when we get less efficient.
Students who are concerned about their stress levels or mental health can make an appointment with a counselor by calling the Student Health Center. Reporting for the Wildcat Watch, I'm Katie Comer.
Baker's Campus Health Center is closing its doors early next year. The university's new partnership with Lawrence Memorial Hospital means that Baker students will have to receive healthcare services elsewhere. Wildcat Watch's Kelly Peltier has the story.
Behind me is Baker Student Health and Counseling Center. It's provided free healthcare services for students for years, but starting in 2019 will mark the first year where all of that will change. Baker considered several factors that led to this decision, but ultimately the change came down to numbers.
We had a financial crunch, and so it's saving Baker quite a bit of money for us to shift our services to family medicine here in town.
Baker is now partnering with Lawrence Memorial Hospital to provide services at Family Medicine of Baldwin City. The university's hope is that the shift will lead to more resources and accessibility for students.
So we have more staff here. There's 2 physicians as well as a nurse practitioner. We also have lab on site if they need their blood drawn, and we have basic x-ray services as well.
Right now, the center only has 1 main nurse practitioner, which limits them with what they can offer and how often. With the new change comes an increased number of available appointments and things like testing and women's health.
They have the equipment that is needed. They have extra doctors, nurse practitioners, phlebotomists. They'll be able to do testing that we weren't able to do here.
They have opened 12 appointments for Baker students every day, and the process will work similarly to that of the health centers.
They'll come in and fill out a new patient health history questionnaire, consent to treat form, and just have their appointment. It's pretty simple.
Although family medicine will not be free, the Baldwin Family Clinic is willing to work with students through a program for those that qualify.
One of the reasons why we chose to go with LMH Health, though, is because they have a great assistance program. If we have a student who's not insured, their financial aid program, their assistance program is very generous, and that was really important to us.
The university acknowledges that the new change will take some getting used to, but overall they are excited for what's to come.
I just think this is the time of your life that you should be really in tune for your health and your body, and that's all going to be part of that. So I'm excited.
Students have until the end of December to make an appointment. And as far as the counseling side goes, for now, they will stay right where they are. Reporting for the Wildcat Watch, I'm Kelly Peltier.
With interterm coming up, Wildcat Watch's Ashley Pippin takes a look into this year's travel interterm options.
This January, Baker University is offering 4 travel interterm options for students: Amsterdam, Iceland, Spain, and a trip through several countries across Europe. Junior Brittany Pagan explains why taking one of these interterms is an opportunity to travel in a unique way.
It's a good opportunity for students to be able to experience the world and become that worldwide citizen that Baker wants us to be, and offering those lower prices, and you feel safe in a group and with a professor, so I think that's really nice.
Robin Long, Baker's Director of Study Abroad, agrees that it's a great opportunity for students.
Here's an opportunity to earn as many as to earn a semester's worth of credits in short 3-week periods, either in January or the summer.
Every trip also offers an educational tie-back to the classroom.
We're going to Amsterdam for 9 days, and we're going to do a lot of stuff kind of with history. Like, for example, we're going to go to the Anne Frank house, and we're going to be able to tour that. And the bookshop that she actually bought her diary from is still an open running bookshop, so we're going to go there in that same day.
Besides the travel experience and learning outside of a normal classroom, Interterm also offers multiple benefits for students.
Can broaden your worldview, they can make you more marketable. I think they make you a more empathetic person because you have the opportunity to understand other cultures. I think they're just a lot of fun.
Pagan has one piece of advice for students considering traveling for Interterm.
Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it.
If you're interested in taking a travel Interterm this summer or next year, you can contact Robin Long. Reporting for the Wildcat Watch, I'm Ashley Pippin.
Have you noticed new faces among Baker University's faculty this semester? Reporter Abby Brockman found out more about the newest faculty additions to Baker's campus.
As the fall semester comes to a close, new faculty at Baker almost have their first semester teaching under their belt. New additions to Baker's campus include Emily Kasperzak, Krista Manton, and Dean Richards. Richards, assistant professor at the Undergraduate School of Education, got his degree at Kansas University and majored in medieval history and pre-medicine. He ended up going into teaching during his first year off from graduating college and applying to medical school.
I felt I was doing as much good, even though I wasn't making as much money, potentially going into teaching, so I stuck with it.
While Richards has taught at bigger schools such as KU and University of Missouri-Kansas City, he mentioned that Baker has a better sense of community.
Being that my office and classroom are all right next to each other and students are coming and going, it just has a much more close-knit kind of community feel that I really appreciate.
Manton, assistant professor of biology, teaches the intro biology class at Baker. She worked at the KU Cancer Center in a research lab before coming to campus. Like Richards, she mentioned a sense of community with her students.
I love when they come to my office with a question that they don't understand, and I get to use my little whiteboard and walk them through it and see them actually start to understand these things.
Manton also gave kudos to her colleagues.
Just the way that they are all very supportive, both of students and other faculty, has been really great for me for being new here.
Kasperzak, assistant professor of theater, got her Bachelor of Fine Arts from Emporia State University, where her plans were not always to become a theater major.
I went to college and I was a business major for a semester, and it just didn't suit me, and so I said, well, this is the thing that I love to do, so I'm going to figure out how to make that my living.
Before coming to Baker, Kasperzak worked at University of St. Mary and Neosho County Community College. However, she noticed a difference in students who attend Baker.
It is obvious that every student that I've had so far at Baker really values their education, and they're really on top of things as far as their academics go, and that is really encouraging to me, and it's something that I've encountered here at Baker that I haven't encountered anywhere else, so I really like that.
It looks like the new faculty at Baker is settling into the welcoming atmosphere with ease. Reporting for the Wildcat Watch, I'm Abby Brockman.
For this week's Baker Beat, Dara Underwood asks students how midterm voting went.
Hi guys, it's Dara Underwood and I'm here in the library asking around to see how voting went. How did voting go today?
It went really well. I went home today to go vote.
How did voting go?
It was great. I went home and it was really nice. Me and my mom actually voted for the first time together, so it was like a little special moment.
How did voting go?
Really well. I got my ballot in the mail and I just filled it out and sent it back in, so it went really smoothly, and it was really exciting to be able to make my vote known.
Hi, how did voting go today?
It was pretty difficult. I had to drive an hour just to get back to my house, so that was a long drive, but I was glad I got to vote.
How was voting today?
It went good.
How did voting go?
It went good. I voted early to avoid the lines.
How did voting go?
I actually voted early, so I sent in my mail-in ballot about 2 weeks ago, and it took me a couple days to figure out who I was going to vote for because I wanted to look everything up, but once I sent it in, I felt really accomplished.
I was really excited voting for the first time today. This is Dara Underwood reporting for the Wildcat Watch.
That's it for this episode, and thanks for watching. Until next week, I'm Jordan Foote.